Fight fans, this is Joe Martini back again with another preview opinion of an upcoming championship fight coming up in the United Kingdom on November the 18th. I believe it's going to be on Bounce TV if you want to watch this live action. It's on a Saturday. Basically, you got Jerwin, Pretty Boy, Ancajas versus Jaime Conlan. This is for Ancajas IBF Junior Bantamweight title. Ancajas is 27 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. He's got 18 knockouts, 155 rounds of boxing. He's a 9-year professional. He's the 7th ranked super flyweight in the world. He's the IBF world champion. He's 25 years old. He's 5'6". He's got a 66.5-inch reach. He's fought in 4 different countries. He's on a 14-fight win streak. So he's won the last 14 fights. He's in those last 14 fights, he's got 11 knockouts. He's never fought in the United Kingdom. This will be his first time fighting there. But this is a guy that's never been knocked out. Okay, he's fought 2 world champions in his career. He's young. He reminds me of a wild Manny Pacquiao. Stay tuned. This guy is he's got a lot of power. And I think he's going to grow into his own. Maybe the next Pacquiao. Well, to be seen, right? He's got a lot of stamina, and he attacks the body, and he knocks people out, So to be seen. He's going up against Jaime, the Mexican, Conlan. Funny, the Mexican. It's probably history to that, but we know he's not Mexican. He's from the United Kingdom. He's got 19 wins, 0 losses. 0 draws. He's had 11 knockouts in his professional career. He's fought in 109 rounds. He's also a 9-year professional, just like Ancajas. He's the 39th ranked super flyweight in the world. He's 31 years old. He's 5'7" from the United Kingdom. Now, he's fought in 2 different countries in his career. Some interesting notes about Conlan. Number 1 is he's never fought a past, future, or present world champion. He's 31 years old. He's never fought a past, future, or present world champion. Will be his first time going for a world title, fighting against someone of this caliber. So this is gonna be interesting. Conlan. I don't really like his style. I don't like his style. He fights like an Olympic style fighter. He's very precise with it. He's very precise with his punches. He's how would you say? He's he lands at a high rate, but it looks like when you watch him fight, he's only trying to win rounds, as if this was some kind of Olympic type match. You're in the pros now, bro. That shit don't work. And if it did work, it ends on the 18th. No more. You got to understand that when he fights backing up. Against championship fighters, they're just going to catch you on your way back and knock you out. So he fights backwards. He's got a great jab, but he's always, the fights that I've seen him in, he's always going backwards. He runs out of stamina. I saw 2 fights where he was knocked down in these fights late in the fight. So he runs out of stamina to the point where guys with no power are knocking him down. They're not knocking him out. Obviously, he's undefeated. But, for example, he fought a guy by the name of Junior Granados. You can look this up. Junior Granados chased him around, but he didn't have power. He chased him around that whole fight. Granados had him in trouble in round 4. He knocked him down in round 7, and I had Granados winning that fight, but the judges gave the fight to Conlan. 2 judges had it 95-93 for Conlan. I had the fight 95-93 the other way around for Granados. That would have been his first loss, but the thing about it is that fight was in the United Kingdom. UK fighter, undefeated, fighting in his home country. I'm not saying, but I think he got, the decision because he was at home. I want to see Conlan fight outside of England. Fight somewhere else against a championship fighter. Let's see if that you stay undefeated. Another fight. I saw another Conlan fight. And this is another note to make. Conlan, the guy with the most win that he's ever fought, had 22 wins. He's never fought a guy with more than 22 wins. But the only boxer that had 22 wins in his career lost a split decision to Conlan in the United Kingdom. So you're at home and you're losing split decision. You're winning split decisions against a guy that only had 7 knockouts. 22, he had 36 fights. That fighter's name is Yadir Cardoza. This is Conlan's last fight. Yadir Cardoza. This guy's been in 36 fights. Only 7 knockouts. But he knocked Conlan down in the 8th round. Okay? And I had the fight for Cardoza. I had it 116-112 for Cardoza. The judges... One judge had it 115-112 Cardoza. Okay, we'll go with that. Another judge had it 114-113 Conlan. I don't see how that happened. And then the third judge had it 115-113 Conlan. So all 3 scorecards were very, very close. But again, they went for that UK fighter in the UK. Cardoza won that fight. I had that fight 116-112 Cardoza, and that's being generous. It was a couple of rounds I just gave to Conlan because he was the hometown guy. So I had Cardoza 116-112. Again, I think, he should be 17 wins and 2 losses. So this is what I see playing out on November 18th. If Conlan can get past 12 rounds, he'll get the decision. It'll be controversial. But again, he's in the United Kingdom, and it seems like they just give him the fights there. I mean, I saw him lose twice. In my opinion, I saw him lose 2 fights, and the judges just gave him the fight. You can watch those fights. One of them was Junior Granados. The other one was Yadir Cardoza. Okay. So, I mean, if you can take Ancajas 12 rounds, then you're going to get a decision. But Ancajas, last 14, he's on a 14-fight winning streak. Knocked out 11 fighters. I think he knows, first of all, why would you take this fight in the United Kingdom against this guy? I would have never taken that fight. There's no way. Based on that, on the benefits he's been getting, that home cooking he's been getting. So Ancajas, I think he's so confident he feels he's going to knock this guy out. And I think he can too. If you had 2 lesser opponents that are not world champions, knock them down late in the fights. I think Ancajas will win this fight by knockout. Okay, so he's gonna defeat undefeated fighter Jaime Conlan by a knockout. He's younger than Conlan. He's 25. Conlan is 31. And I think, again, Conlan has gotten the benefit of the doubt on a couple of fights, and I think his time's going to be up in this one. Ancajas, to me, is like a young Manny Pacquiao. He's got that potential, and I see big things for Ancajas. We'll see what happens, guys. Have a great night. Your boy, Joe Martini, 1.